Hey, it's Missy, and today I've got 3 hairstyles. The first one is this half-up bohemian style. The second is a ponytail with 2 braids on both sides. And the third one is a fishtail braided top knot. So let's go ahead and begin. For the first hairstyle, I'm going to create a Dutch braid. So pick up a small section of hair on the left side of the part and divide it into 3 pieces. Take the strand on the right and cross it underneath the middle strand. Then take the strand on the left and cross it underneath the middle strand. Then take the strand on the right, cross it under, and then pick up a new section of hair, crossing it under as well. Then cross the front strand underneath the middle, and then pick up a section and cross it under as well. Now take the strand on the right, cross it underneath, and then pick up a section, crossing it underneath and adding it into that section. Then cross the left strand under the middle, pick up a section, crossing it underneath as well, and once you reach the corner of the forehead, we're going to stop bringing in sections. So cross the back strand under, pick up a section, adding it in, and then we're just going to braid the rest of the hair down in a regular braid and tie off the end with a clear elastic band. Now we're going to repeat those same steps on the left side, picking up a small section and braiding the strands underneath the middle while picking up small sections of hair and incorporating them into the braid. Then braid the rest of the hair down in a regular braid, tying off the end with a clear elastic band. Next, pick up both the braids and bring them around towards the back of the head. Pick up a small piece of hair and tie both of the braids to this small section, and this will help keep the braids anchored at the back of the head so that they don't come loose and slide up throughout the day. Once they're tied together, then go back and remove the elastics from the individual braids. And this completes the first hairstyle with 2 little braids wrapped together in the back. For the second hairstyle, this one has a Dutch braid and an accent braid, and it's all combined together into a fun ponytail. Start this hairstyle by adding some volume, so pick up a section of hair at the back of the crown. Push down the hair with a teasing brush and then smooth out the top layer. Now we're going to create the braid, so pick up a section on the left side of the part and divide it into 3 pieces. Cross the side under the middle and then the other side under the middle. And then when we cross the front side under the middle, pick up a section that lines up with that section but doesn't include the hair right at the hairline. Then cross the back strand under and pick up a section, adding it in. Then cross the front strand under and pick up a section that is diagonal to the braid, so again leaving out the front portion of hair. Now continue the braid, crossing the back strand under and bringing in a section. Then cross the front strand under and bring in another section. Bringing in diagonal slices will help angle the braid backwards, but it will also help see which hair to leave out at the front. So be mindful of any strands that you want to be left down at the end. Once the back pieces that are brought into the braid line up with the ear, stop bringing in those sections and continue braiding the hair downwards to the very bottom, and then tie it off with a clear elastic band. On the other side of the head, we're going to add an accent braid. So just pick up a small section of hair, and then we're just going to braid it down in a regular braid. So divide it into 3 pieces, cross the side strands under the middle, braiding the section all the way to the bottom, and then tie off the end with a clear elastic band. Next, we're going to put all of the hair up into a ponytail. Once all the hair is up in the ponytail position, then bring the braids into the ponytail. This ensures they sit on top of the hair and don't get buried underneath it. Then tie off everything with one more elastic band, and then you can remove the elastics from the individual braids. Next, pick up a section of hair from underneath the ponytail, and as usual, we're going to wrap this around the hairband and pin it in place with a hairpin. And that is the last step for the second hairstyle. So moving on to the third one. For the third hairstyle, we're going to create a chic top knot using some fishtail braids. To start the hairstyle, I'm going to brush all of the hair up into a high ponytail and leave out any pieces that I want to frame my face. Then divide the ponytail into 2 halves, and we're going to braid each half down in a fishtail braid. So take one of the halves and divide it into 2 more halves. Then take a small section from one half, cross it underneath, and add it into the other half. Then take a small section from the other half, crossing it underneath, and adding it into the opposite half. And this is how you create a fishtail braid. So again, a small section goes underneath to the other side, then a small section underneath to the opposite side, and just continue braiding the hair down, tying off the end with a clear elastic band. Now braid the second half of the ponytail into another fishtail braid and tie off the end again with another elastic band. Now take one of the braids and we're going to wrap it around the base of the ponytail and then pin it in place. Now take the second braid and wrap it over the top of the first one and then pin it in place as well. Pull the hair at the top just a little bit to add some volume, and this is the last step. I hope you enjoyed these 3 tutorials. Be sure and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next one.